I lost track.
We're getting ready to live stream. I'm gonna try to get one more chicken in.
Oh, you're going live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. So then what? Do people get on chat then or
yeah.
No? Oh, okay. So this was like the pre-show, like last
Correct.
Night. Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Now I got to add in the chat hello so that the chat starts working.
Oh, wow. That means I have to be in my best behavior. Gosh, dang
it. Me too.
That'll do it, Linda. Gosh, dang it.
I know, Jade. I mean, gosh. Jade,
right, here we are.
It's hard to be us, Jade. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
I mean, we're here tonight, and people have to deal with us. It is what it is, you know.
Jay, can you check? Can you put a comment in the chat so that I know?
Yep,
that's
hang
working?
on. I gotta get there. Hang on.
Thanks.
What did you do?
I'm.
She's gonna do awesome.
The chicken.
You're gonna do awesome. I'm telling you, she's gonna be so on that you just wait. You just wait.
Sent one.
She's gonna be like watching the chat. Watch next week. What? Who's this dude? Gone.
I tell you what, I cannot type.
Okay, we're on there.
See the chat now?
Yep.
Right on. You got it, girl.
Got Bill H in there. Julie.
Woo!
Sent 1,000.
Yay. Everybody loves to hang out with us. I'm on like every night. Well, being retired, you know, and all that. It's like every show. Okay, tonight, cool, same. Tomorrow night, right? We got the After Dark. It's all good.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Thursday, Robert, Paraglide and Talk. Friday, Chill Time. Saturday, Chill Time, and then Sunday.
Yeah. How about
Paragliding Talk? What?
How about we have
Sean mute? Will Fly's in the house.
Sean is still on the phone.
Sorry.
No, you're all right. I didn't know if you knew or not. Bill H in the house.
Who else? Bill H is in the house. All right.
Yep.
Okay, so when I say, "Hey, what's going on?" the chat can hear me. They're watching it right now, right?
Yes, they are. We have 7 right now, and it's building quickly.
Good, because I always say hi to the chatters. Remember, I always say my chatters. I love my chatters.
I apologize, guys. I'm trying to finish dinner, but
and I got broccoli in my teeth. Have you ever done that? You get that name and then somebody calls you, "Hey, like with my friends. Oh, let me see what your hair looks like today. You got your hair done, whatever." And then I forget, you know, and I take a picture and then, you know, selfie, and they look at it after. I look at it like 3 minutes later. I'm like, "Oh my God, I got broccoli in my teeth." So then, you know, got to brush the teeth.
Oh my goodness.
I know. It's life, though. It happens. The broccoli happens, you know. So good.
Is it good, Shane?
Oh, man. That chicken is moist, boy.
Eric, tell him what's going to happen to him now that he's eating all this chicken.
Gonna poop feathers?
Gonna poop feathers.
Well,
yes. Good Lord.
If you ever fly under me, just remember, it's good luck to get pooped on.
No, thank you.
Okay, I have to say, Shane, the wig last night.
Yes.
That's the show, okay?
Where can you see that? Where can you see that video?
Better, the curly one or the straight one?
I love the straight one, just so you know.
Do you like the
straight one? Freaked me out.
I would have loved. Okay, so if you guys go back and watch this show from last night, if you watch the panel, realize what I did, it's 10 times funnier because Tommy had to reach up and hit the mute button because he burst out laughing.
Yeah.
Waller couldn't keep his hand out from under his face or in front of his face because he was ear to ear with it.
Yeah.
And then JP already knew about it. That he was the only one on the show that knew about it. Sean, he couldn't keep a straight face to save his life. Oh, it was awesome.
I laughed my butt off last night.
I know you kept saying, "I can't look at you. I can't look at you."
I know. I mean, oh my gosh, that was
Mary's
fun.
on here.
Mary is on here.
Woo.
Who's on there? Gotta say hi to all my chatters.
Mary
Hi,
is Mary, our neighbor.
What? If they're willing to come on this channel,
She tried waiting up last week, Shane. She waited up last week so she could see my recipe video, and I think she said she fell asleep. She couldn't hack it anymore.
she pulled an Eric.
Because you forgot. And a Shane.
She pulled an Eric or she pulled a Shane, one or the other. All right.
Nobody falls asleep on our show.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to the 505 subscribers I have now. I can't believe it. I honestly never thought anybody other than my wife would follow me. But I am grateful and very, very pleased with everything that's happened with this channel so far. I'm hoping to make this Tuesday night hangout thing. I don't want to make it solely about cooking or flying. I just kind of want to hang out. We can talk about what we did this weekend. If it's about flying, if it's about cooking, date night, whatever. Let's not stick to one particular subject. I'd like to be all over the place, if you will.
Yeah.
I find it kind of straining, if you will, to just stick to one or two subjects. And it gets a little difficult to just come up with flying videos or what we did about flying or cooking. So I'd like to, honestly, I'd like to just keep this channel about a hangout. If anybody in the chat wants to talk about what they did and want to come on, then we can have you on. I'll send you the link and we can have you on and we can talk about what you did this weekend. And I think just hanging out, having fun, it kind of like a fly-in. You really don't go to fly-ins to fly. You kind of go there to hang out and meet people and just have a good time. And that's what I kind of like Tuesday nights to be. Tuesday's kind of a weird night because, well, it's Tuesday. It's not hump day. It's Tuesday. It's not Friday. It's Tuesday. So let's try to make the best of the week and hopefully you guys can come on and be entertained and have a good time. I got Jade, who's really, really, really talkative, and I got Linda, that's somewhat talkative. and then there's Eric, who loves to eat chicken.
Yeah.
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 And he likes to fall asleep sometimes. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, I remember a few times, some of the shows I'd be like, hey, I know when you're trying to keep your eyes open and you're like, yeah, watch this, and then you have to pretend like, oh man, I got something I gotta do, I gotta go, but they don't realize you gotta go and go to sleep because you don't want to fall asleep on the show, everybody watching you zoned out, right? Yeah, absolutely.
So
Okay.
I would like to talk tonight. I'm really curious about this, and I know I give Jade and Eric crap about the temperature here and how warm it is, but I'm also curious because I don't get the option of flying in snow, which I'm kind of jealous of because I would like to have that option. What do you guys have to do to prepare to fly in? What do you guys? What's the lowest temperature you two have flown in?
I think it was
9 degrees.
9 degrees. Okay. So what do you? I can't even put regular tiny little gloves on to get through my brakes and be comfortable with it. What do you guys do to? I mean, how many layers? Good Lord, I have so many questions. Daddy
Eric,
Dutch,
are you in the other room with that bag that you can pull out the gloves?
No, I'm in Florida. I'm just kidding.
No, not you, Eric.
So we have battery operated gloves that'll heat our fingers, but they're only liners. And then we have gloves that'll go over those liners that'll actually cut the wind out. So that takes care of your hands. I actually am using a one-piece, basically a snowsuit.
You're breaking up, Eric.
Used to be, he used it when he was, I have a one-piece snowsuit that I do wear.
Okay.
And I use that. It was issued out in the oil fields in Alaska up on the North Slope. So it's extremely warm. And I wear those, and I wear a very good pair of boots. And that cuts the shivering down a little bit.
Okay. Now I
It'll
use
get cold.
So what I found out, and I completely understand the temperatures are completely dramatically different in Wisconsin compared to Florida. I have flown in, I think 38 maybe is the coldest I've flown in, but I found that I put a Frog Tog rain suit over top of my outfit that doesn't allow wind in, and you get away with a lot more warmth because the wind doesn't push through and get into the bone. What do you get? Your snowsuit stop the wind, or how does that work?
Yeah, it's insulated well. It's insulated well. But you're doing everything proper. You got something that's not going to pull the heat away from your body. And that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, I have a hard time flying with gloves on. I don't know. I think my brakes may be too small, like the handle. I don't know. I just cannot stand to fly with gloves.
Yeah. You learn to work with it. I mean, I got to strap my throttle on first, and then I got to weave my brakes in my left hand, and then I go. And I know Jade she's taken off, I think, with just her liners, and then she puts her gloves on once she's in the air. So, but it is a pain in the butt. It is.
Yeah. I guess having to brush off the snow from your wing is kind of a pain in the butt. Have you guys flown in snow before, or no?
Not in the snow. We've flown in like a heavy, icy cloud. I don't know what you would call it. It's not really a cloud. It's just like an ice layer. And our net will actually form ice on it. Our lines form ice. The wing forms ice. It's not holding you down or weighing you down, but it will slowly go into all the cells,
right,
and start loading them up. And when we get done flying, we hang our wings in our living room and let them dry. We go from one side of the living room all the way to the other, and we just let them dry, and then we're good.
Okay. I mean, we deal with moisture here in Florida a lot, but I never have to hang my wing unless I get caught in the rain, which has happened a couple times. And it's not fun. Where'd Jade go? I don't see Jade. So, Linda, when are we getting you in the air? I have definitely want to offer the GoPros up to let you use those while we see your face the entire time.
Oh my. Well, I do live closer now to you, so.
Yes,
right?
you do.
I'm only like, what, from Michigan to Florida is like what? How many hours?
Probably like 17, I think.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Okay. But yeah, you're a lot closer than before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be a lot of fun.
Mark Elroy said he got to fly in shorts last Saturday for the first time this year. Everything was good till the sun went down. Then he was freezing. I am absolutely fascinated with flying, like, because you guys get, Eric and Jade, you guys get to fly during the middle of the day because the sun does not heat up the earth as much when there's a blanket of snow. So your limits on flying are really no limits? Or am I wrong with that?
You got to get Mark on the show. You got to get him on here.
What? I think Jade. I think they have an internet issues.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just you and me, Linda.
Oh, my
finally,
love. Yeah.
Finally, just the two of us.
Where's Sean?
What's that?
Where's Sean? Where's Shane?
I'm here.
Sean. Yes. Sean. Sean must be on the phone or something.
Yeah, he's still on the phone talking business.
Oh, Joshy. Yes. Okay. Eric's trying to get back. I see him.
We got Nick Griffith in the house.
Yay.
He's packing on the numbers of flights too. Can't wait. Eric, you back now?
I'm back.
Okay. Good deal.
You guys forget to pay the internet bill?
I think that's what it is.
Hey, I got news for you. If it didn't automatically come out of my checking account, I would forget to pay that bill every time. We got Walter in the chat as well.
Hey, Walter.
You can guarantee to have Walter come into the chat if you have Linda on, just so you know.
Absolutely. That's right. Tell you what. That guy.
Yeah, so you're invited to come up and try some winter flying before the snow melts. I doubt you will do it.
Well, hold on now. I think next year I'll have to do it. I got that EAA. I have to go to school during that week, and I can't get out of it. It's either go to the fly-in and come back to no job, or go to the school and recert and still have a job. So,
yeah,
I don't know if you guys have seen or not, but me and my wig, I'm not gonna make much money on the pole. Just so you know.
No.
Yeah, I know. When you guys are in that. Well, wait, you work for the city, so you work like what do you do? The water and stuff? What is it?
Yeah, I test water meters and backflow preventers to make sure there's no cross contamination.
Yeah. So you guys always have to have like kind of a refresher course, the thing. Just like
right,
Robert,
yeah.
He's got
every year we have to do stuff online to get credits, and then we have to recert for class. It's a 5-day class.
Yeah.
I should say it's a 40-hour class that we have to do in a week, and we have to recertify and make sure that we still remember, which, by the way, every year gets harder and harder because I can't remember nothing. my memories as long as my hair, just so you guys know. Not last night's hair, tonight's hair.
I totally, yeah. I keep seeing you in that. I don't know. I just keep seeing you in the wig. Yeah.
So for those who did not see last night, if you go to paramotortalk.com and you look at the last episode, if you go to, I believe it's about 40, 46 or 48 minutes, you will see what we're talking about. It's a good laugh. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it was something else. Yes. But it made my night. I was like cracking up.
I could not have gotten into my seat quick enough. I wanted to just jump over the back of the couch, but I know that my couch would not hold my weight. And so I had to walk around.
So if you would have like that curly blonde wig, if you would have dyed it blonde, then you would look like what's that dude from what's the dude from Florida? He's got the perm thing, whatever, and he's no,
from Florida.
Huh?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Hold on, I'll Google it and I'll tell you.
So what did everybody do this past weekend? In the chat, can I get some? Anybody in the chat? What you guys do this weekend? We can talk about cooking, flying, whatever you want to talk about. If you went, I'm sure Linda went shopping, spending some of that Home Depot retirement money.
No, actually, Amazon's my friend.
Oh yeah, my wife's like, oh, we can go get the vent that you need for the Paracamper at Walmart. I'm like, no, I'll just order it and have it show up in my door.
Yeah, I go to the grocery store with Mom, but
right.
Otherwise, if I need anything, oh yeah, Amazon, that's my baby, man. It's like, yeah, it's so much easier.
Hey, Nick Griffith said that he went to a wedding in Florida and he was supposed to get with me, but I never heard from him. I flew Lake Wales Friday evening, Saturday morning. And I think that was it. The winds picked up and did not do too well on the winds this weekend. Which, by the way, I worked late today. And I looked up the weather, and it was like flyable. I was like, oh, and I got to work late. I was like, it figures. Oh, and apparently I have a show to do at 8:00 on Tuesday nights.
Walter stuffed olives.
What's that?
Walter stuffed olives.
Walter, what did you stuff them with? I got to know. What do you stuff olives with? I have no idea what you stuff olives with. Hey, Nick, I will not be at that Pear-Rave Island. I don't know. I'm not saying anything bad, but I would never go to that one personally. But I will be at Swanee, just so you know. So will Brian. JP, if you're still in the chat, any luck on time off of work? I think JP's trying to get to go there. Who else is? I think that's it from the panel. I will be right back, guys. Someone's at my door. Be right back.
That's quite a drive for JP.
Yeah, it is from Ohio.
Yeah. Hey, Linda, how's new home treating you?
Good. Yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah.
The weather's been really nice. I told my parents what happened was, I moved when I moved from Arizona. All that nice weather, I put it in my suitcase. And security didn't catch it. And then when I came back to Michigan and I got to the house and everything, I opened up my suitcase, and then 2 weeks later, all that beautiful weather came over to Michigan. So it's
I know you missed out on the cold weather.
Oh, I flew into it. Don't get me wrong. And for the first week and a half, it was very cold. But still, when I go out to the store or whatever, because I have to acclimate, being from Arizona, I'm not used to this cold. So you just dress for it, And like I said, with my parents are 94 years old. So my mom and I go to the store. I dress for it, put the mask on, the whole thing, and yeah, it's okay. I look after them. They're doing awesome, and it's all good. I have my own little place upstairs, and yeah, the family.
Now you're in the middle of the state?
I'm kind of lower, like when you put the thumb up, I'm like kind of down here. But then
Okay.
my son, because we do, the Michiganders do this with the hand. Okay, this is, so I'm kind of down here in the southwest, well, South Michigan, whatever, lower Michigan. And then my son lives in Michigan, but he lives in Petoskey. So he's kind of halfway to the upper Michigan. So he gets a lot more snow than we do.
So like Michigan International Speedway, I think that's in Brooklyn, Michigan.
Yeah.
Am I correct on that?
Something
How
like
close are you to that?
Yeah. That's kind of a ways for me, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
What about
All
Paw
right.
Paw?
What about what?
Papa is closer to Grand Rapids.
What'd you say? Did you just cuss?
What about Paw Paw?
Papa.
It's the name of a town.
P-A-W, right? P-A-W, Papa.
Yep.
That's
Oh man.
Martin lives out that way. Yeah. And so does let's see, Mitchell Briggs lives over that way too. So hopefully one of these times, once this all COVID stuff's done or whatnot, I can meet up with those guys eventually.
Hey, so Brian Waller wants to know what's up with my shirt. I figured since I got two co-hosts in Wisconsin, I'd support the Wisconsin shirt, which, by the way, Dave Wolf, which is in the chat right now.
Oh, cool. Hi, Dave.
I'm pretty sure he sent me this because I won it on one of his shows. And which show, I don't remember. It's either Our Paramotor Nation or what's the other one? Oh my God, there's so many shows. But anyways, I went
After Dark.
No, that's yes. Good Lord, I don't even know right now. Oh, I'm exhausted. But anyways, yeah. So I'm super excited. It's a really good shirt. It's pretty nice. And I was planning on wearing this up there when I met you guys, but I can't go. Stupid work.
Dang
Good
it.
work.
So, quick question. What did you guys have for dinner tonight? I had chicken and broccoli.
Chicken feathers.
Chicken feathers. Eric hates chicken. Why does he hate chicken so much?
I don't know.
What else?
Because we eat it a lot.
He eats in steak.
Hey, so I got this. Walter said pork, chicken thighs, rump steak, plus herbs and broth. Is he putting all that into his olives?
He better use a blender and an injector.
Ew.
How can you put that much into an olive? They must have bigger olives than we have here in America.
I mean,
I think
yeah,
so.
I love green olives. I don't know how he's doing that thing.
He says after then rolling meat around the olive. Okay, so for me, you would have to take one olive, cut it in half, put 4 pounds of meat around it, and then and then what's left over is the olive.
No,
Oh.
Shane, I'm weird. I will make, like, my mom gave me a recipe a long time ago, potato salad, right? Homemade potato salad.
Right.
And I put green olives in the potato salad. And it is, you guys got to try it. It is really good.
Sounds good.
I bet you I don't. I don't like olives.
There's salt in there, so you don't have to add any salt. And the olive oil goes in there with the potatoes. It's crazy, but it's really good. Yeah. I love
We get
it.
green olives on all of our pizza now. So
Well, I don't know about, green olives on the pizza, but I like it on my potato salad.
Next, you're going to tell me pineapple belongs on pizza.
no, don't
Goodbye.
even go there.
Pizza. No. I make a Hawaiian. I make a Hawaiian chili. Okay, you make chili, and I put pineapple chunks in it. So you have some of the spice, and then you have
And some sweet. Oh,
really good, girlfriend. It's really good.
interesting.
Yeah, you got.
Now Walter's saying,
and just dump the pineapples in there. It's good. Yeah.
Go ahead, Eric.
Walter's saying he's cutting the olives in a spiral. How big are olives over there?
That's in Australia. How big are those things? Are they? I mean,
Big as kangaroos or wallabies.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Walter's
I wish
on-
I was at Brian Waller's tonight. He had Japanese chicken on a stick.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I thought about doing a surprise cook for my wife because she loves stir fry, and I have a huge outdoor kitchen.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say it's huge, but I have an outdoor kitchen, and I got a 36-inch Blackstone. So I thought about doing because my lives in cooking did so well the first time. I thought about torturing myself and doing it again. Do a live on the on the beginning of the part of this show, and so I might have to do that next week. It's super. It's not that hard. It really is not that hard.
I've never had that much luck with. I've tried stir fry in the past, and I burn everything.
No, this is super easy. I've done it 100 times. Even camping, I've done it. There's not much to it. It really is easy. So I can't really mess that up unless I run out of like propane or something.
Oh, there you go.
Then I would just be like, all right, that's it. So I've had two things that are my kryptonite apparently on my channel. Rocket launches. Every rocket launch I've tried to videotape live, they don't go off. It just doesn't work. And then doing a live cook. The first like a couple months, was it about a year ago? I was doing a chicken stir fry, and I put the pot of rice on the griddle or on my Blackstone, and I left the handle hanging over so it wouldn't get hot.
Yeah.
But what I didn't realize is all the heat comes out from the bottom and out to the side. So I literally grabbed this thing, and it burnt the crap out of me. And I threw the whole pot and everything of rice on the ground.
Oh, man.
So I'm like, look, it didn't burn me. About 5 minutes later, I had blister all the way across my hand. I was like, oh, apparently it did. And then the sous vide cook, the propane torch that I was using decided not to work. But the next day when I went to put it away, I was like, why didn't this thing work? I turned it on, clicked it. It worked just fine. It's just ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. Oh, my.
We got the parrot chick in the house. Amy, hello. How's it going?
Amy, love you, girl.
I love her lives in the morning on Facebook.
I know.
She's just like, I don't want to do anything, but hey, this is my morning face. We're driving down the road.
Good.
She is awesome, dude.
Yep. She gets me all motivated for the morning. There's Amy. Yay. Me and Amy put our little Bitmojis on Facebook, Good morning. Oh. Yeah. It's good.
All right, so does anybody want to know how Walter makes those olives? Because I can have him come on the show and we can see, or he can explain to us how it's.
He's dying to get on the show. That's why he's doing that. So you might as well just bring him on because he's like trying to get.
Yeah, bring him on.
I'm going to tell you about my olives.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
I want to see him stuff a whole chicken thigh into an olive.
You and me both.
Oh my god.
All right, so let me go. Oh my god, here we go again.
What?
So I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to type in. I don't know if it'll reach Australia.
So we had a simple recipe tonight, and we just made meatball sub sandwiches.
You made handmade meatballs?
Simple. No. Meatball sub sandwiches. Meatball subs.
Did you go to a grocery store and get the subs and then microwave them? What'd you
No.
do? Tell me what you did.
Like,
Never fun meatballs. Please.
well, we
stop.
cheated and we used hot dog buns, and then we put some meatballs from the freezer into the kettle, and then we put some spaghetti sauce on it, and I cut up some onions, and we had some cheese. So
Somebody was
we
home
had,
early and did not start making dinner.
yeah,
Oh,
because he was too busy playing with his paramotor with his
Oh.
pride-colored lights that he had blinking when I came in.
This is like I'm like playing ping pong right now. Bing, bing, bing. You did not, but you. Yes. But
So this is what our
I love
Go
it.
ahead.
wait. So this is what our living room. I gotta hang on a second. Besides
don't
the dog.
step on the dogs.
Yeah, hang on.
Why don't you
So
guys
this
buy
is
a
what
bigger
my living
dog?
room looks like right now.
Oh well, you know.
Does
Yeah.
anybody in the chat see anything wrong with their living room looks like? I see nothing wrong with it.
Me neither. It's all part of life. It's a
Yep.
parenting life.
Right.
I watch everybody's chats and stuff, and they have stuff in the living room, in the garage, and the kitchen. It's all good.
You guys actually,
Oh.
and I mean this most dearly. You guys have a beautiful house. I love the lights and the exposed ceiling. I absolutely love that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. I forgot to tell you, we're all moving in.
Whoa!
Well, when we
Whoa.
bought it, it was like 8 rooms, and then we decided we were gonna make it just one big great room. So the kitchen and the living room and the computer room and the paramotor room are all in one big room. And it did have the cedar ceiling. So one night after dinner, Eric just started tearing down a wall, and I took a picture of it, and he had electrical wires hanging out, and I sent that picture to my mom, and I'm like, okay, so this is happening tonight. So we just went to town then, and of course it was over Thanksgiving and Easter or Christmas, and I cooked Thanksgiving that year on a piece of plywood.
What?
Yeah. Right,
I'm
Eric?
I'm sorry, like.
And fixing a ceiling from the kitchen because the ceiling was a drop ceiling in the kitchen, so we made it up like the rest of the living room or the great room. Oh my goodness. My phone is yelling at me.
Mark McElroy, he said there's only one paramotor in there.
So that's
Mark,
the
let
problem
me
that's
tell
wrong
ya.
with your living room. That's
Yeah, if we could
He
get
tried.
the 2 trikes in there too, we would.
yes.
Trust me, he tried.
You're like, this is nothing like HGTV.
No,
Right.
but it made me realize we're going to have to put 2 sliding doors on the front of the house so we can get the paramotors in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But you made it happen, right? You got the sliding doors?
Well,
No, not
no,
yet.
not yet.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not yet.
Oh, okay. No pressure. No pressure. You know,
Right,
right, Jade? It's like no pressure.
right.
But get the sliding doors in.
Hey, Jade, there's a question in the chat from Dave Wolf. He wants you to explain how you came up with your YouTube channel name, Flying Flamingo.
I've always liked flamingos, and when I was told I was going to be taking this class, I'm like, I guess I'm going to be the flying flamingo. When I got on I'm not sure if it was this show the first night that I won a shirt, or if it was maybe David Wolf's. And I just put it on there. I kept winning on the wheel.
That's cool. That's way cool.
Sorry,
Yeah.
the boss lady was talking to me, and when she talks, I sometimes listen.
Ah, I bet she got you a beer, I hear too.
What? That was a soda. So
No, so I got flamingos in the yard and Oh, look at Shane or Sean. He's he's gone.
Shane, whatever.
Both of them.
Hey, so I just got in here. Can you go back to the beginning and let us know what you're talking about?
We're talking about flying flamingos.
Flying flamingos.
Hey, I just went over to the chat, and it looks like you got 23 thumbs up and only 21 people watching. That is amazing. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you. I actually, Jade, do you know why flamingos are pink?
Because they eat shrimp.
It's because of the dye in the shrimp. Yes. Look at you from Wisconsin and so smart.
The diet.
Betcha.
Oh, man. Brian Waller says 23 thumbs up and 22 watching. Now that's impressive.
24 thumbs up now and 22 people watching. So that's it. That's impressive. I am always I hate looking at that because it makes me feel I start blushing because I can't believe that I get this attention. Really, I'm nobody, and I get support from everybody, and I'm really just absolutely thankful for it. And I mean, it always makes me weirded out. Like when someone says, "Hey, thanks, your food was really great tonight." I don't know how to reply to that. I don't know. I guess I'm.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Everyone.
I heard the over amplified microphone kick in.
Hello, Wally.
Yes.
Walter,
you,
my love.
Hello, Linda.
Walter, please explain how you get a 4-pound chicken thigh into an olive.
What?
Well, I don't know the full weight, but there was 12 chicken thighs, 2 big rump steaks, and quite a chunk of pork. All of that gets cooked first into blocks, into chunks. Then by hand I through a meat grinder, right? And then you combine the lot of the 3 meats with herbs, garlic, rosemary, nutmeg, chicken broth, a little bit of sauce, and as I said, the olive, you cut it in a spiral. Okay, you use a reasonable size olive, probably about an inch big, and then the hard part is getting the meat into the olive, like around. You make like a little tiny meatball and spread the spiral of olive around the outside. Tighten it all up. Then once they're all made, you got to roll it in flour, put them in egg, and then crumb them. And then you just fry them. And I'll show you in a second.
Walter, I think you forgot your olives in the oven. What's the beaver noise?
Yeah, I've got to cook some up. I just put the oil on and I'll show you in a sec.
Walter, why are you not doing Walter, why do you not do a video of this?
You know, I wanted to, but I didn't know quite how. I sort of do now. What I mean is, how do you film something that takes 14 hours? All right? But we also did make 250 stuffed olives. Now, I don't have to make 250, but my mix, what my sister gave me, like that bit of meat, that will make 200 plus olives. And yeah, it's very time consuming, but it's a bit of therapy, I think. Like anything that takes that long when there's a couple of you there doing it. Yeah, it's a bit of therapy work. It's relaxing. Yeah.
Hey, Sean, can you read Brian Waller's chat? Because I can't get through it.
I pasted his comment over here into our Zoom chat. Brian Waller said, "I love shrimp. Glad I'm not pink."
No.
That was because of the flamingo.
Right.
No,
it was funny.
I'm going to try this. Brian says, Walter, is there literally a kangaroo loose in your area? It's all over the news today. We don't get many roos here.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Okay. Walter, you got kangaroos running in your kitchen hitting the smoke detector?
No, there's a roo that's backing up. That's why you hear the beep, beep, beep.
I think Brian's saying that there's a kangaroo in his area, and it's on the news today.
What?
Oh, okay.
Escaped.
Oh my God. We need a Walter in the United States to catch it. He's the only one that's a kangaroo whisperer.
That is crazy.
Oh boy, what is Walter got going on now?
I don't know. Shane, you got 21 people watching, by the way.
So Walter, I did see on the news today that you had down in Australia a rare black rhino born. Anywhere near you?
Probably.
Walter
I don't
cooked
know
it
where. We do have a wild.
Walter, fix that beeping.
What is beeping? Seriously.
Microwave.
Well,
go get it.
Go.
Open the door and shut it.
Stop. That's been going on since breakfast, hasn't it?
It's the afternoon for Walter, so he's multitasking right now and cooking.
Complaining about the microwave going beep in the background.
Well,
anyone else worried? Hey, is anyone else worried that Walter has not looked behind him to see where he's flying, but yet keeps leaving?
That's what autopilot's for, right?
I know. He keeps leaving. I'm like, where's that plane going?
Hang on.
Oh my God.
I'll get rid of my background.
Oh God, here we go.
We'll see the kangaroos out the back window.
Walter, if you can look out your back window and see a kangaroo, please put the camera out there. I want to see it.
I would, but I live in the main street of my town. There's no kangaroos up my street.
Come on, Walter, hop to it.
No koala bear.
Hop to it. You're funny.
And no koalas, Walter? No koala bears?
No.
No koalas?
Anyway, can you see that?
No.
What is
you gotta take that background off.
It looks like 1,000 little sheep.
That's it.
Oh, that's just bad.
Oh
my goodness.
They're all individual stuffed olives.
Oh, those are the olives.
That's a big ass olive.
Wow.
They're crumbed on the outside. And
can you send us some?
I'm going to cook some up and I'll show you them cooked. They look a lot nicer cooked.
Walter.
Yes, I'll give you smell-o-vision if you like.
Walter, you really need to do a video of that. Seriously.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I'm going to next time, Shane, because I think there's so much procedures in it that, yeah, I'll have to do the film work in pieces, like, you know, that part, yeah.
Well, if you send me there, I'll do the videoing for them.
How about you buy me a ticket to come over there and I'll show you how to do them while I'm there.
Oh my God, that's like a $2,000 ticket right there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Can't handle $2,000.
Hi, friends. Memphis here.
That's a wing.
Oh, Brian's going to show us about the. Or somebody was going to show us about the.
Yeah, leave me. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll go and cook some up.
Okay, honey.
They had a long intro commercial, so I didn't want to stream that.
Well, okay, go ahead.
He's going to be back in 5 minutes. We should all leave. No.
I can still hear you.
Oh, I mean, Walter's the best.
He can hear me. Monday. Here's some video of it that somebody sent in to us earlier this morning. Now, the man who was transporting the kangaroo, his name is Braxton Basinger, and he joins us now live. Braxton, good to have you with us this morning, sir.
Gosh, can you imagine?
Doing well, doing well. So, I want to make sure I'm clear on this. So, do you own this kangaroo? Is it part of your farm?
We bought the kangaroo for some folks up in Tennessee.
Okay.
And
oh my goodness, that's so funny, guys.
Hold on.
I never would have thought that a roo would be loose in the States, but there we go, right?
You know, after the Hurricane Andrew hit Miami, you know, all the animals, like 95% of the animals that were caged were able to escape when the hurricane hit. They had rhinos, they had leopards, they had tigers, they had giraffes all running around Miami after the hurricane.
Breaks my heart.
So every now and then I'll be in my backyard and you'll get 20, 30 parrots that they're everywhere. Parrots are everywhere here. And they all came from after the hurricane when they escaped, and they have multiplied like crazy. They thrive here in the tropical bad weather known as Florida. I had to say bad weather because I didn't want people that are cold right now to be mad. Anyways, they had spent a ton of time darting and trapping all these different wildlife or just animals that they had. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. That's Jane. I have to tell you, when I went to San Diego 2 years ago, before all the COVID stuff or whatever, literally when I went outside in Robert's front yard or whatever, and he told me about this. Oh yeah, it was nothing to see all these parrots flying over the house. Yeah, I was like, he goes, oh yeah, we see this every day. So this was like 2 years ago, and yeah, these wild parrots, and just fly. You could see them like go out because Robert lived in the cul-de-sac, and I would go out in the front yard, and they were just flying like everywhere.
So we got Kent and the Kent Stamey and the chat, and I don't know. I've been Craig Couch. I'm trying to catch up, make sure I didn't miss anybody. JP somebody, I don't know.
Oh gosh, it sounds familiar. Jane. I'm trying to think. I gotta look in my notes.
Hey, JP, if you could put in the chat if you got any info on Swanee for me, because you know I prepare food for people like Mark Elroy. He's getting a weekend of being pampered with cooked meals, cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner for him.
Gosh.
Brian Waller. I guess we're gonna have to do another cook-off, I guess, because he stomped me on the pork butt. Just so you know.
When's Swanee?
March 11th through the 14th.
Ooh, that's just around the corner.
Is that Parapalooza?
Negative, Ghost Rider. So Pear Rave or Pear Island Rave, whatever it's called, is that is in Geneva, which is about 45 minutes from my house. I will be passing that, doing a I think it's 3.5 hours to go to Live Oak, Florida, Swanee.
How do you spell Swanee?
SWANNEY.
No, just kidding.
Hold on. I have to type it in. If not, I can't. I can't. I have to see it to.
Is it in Georgia?
No, it's in Live Oak, Florida.
Swanee, SUWANNEE.
Yes.
Oh, I almost had it right.
SU what?
WANNNEE. E.
Okay.
Brian Waller asked me if I've ever been on one of the python hunts down south, which is about 2.5 hours from me down to the Everglades. I have not done a python hunt. I know they're invasive species that people have let loose, and they have taken over the Everglades. They kill every one of those snakes, and I used to raise pythons, and I can't bring myself to go down there and do that. If I was to find one in the wild, I would probably bring it back and find somebody that would take good care of it. But yeah, I am a hunter. I hunt hogs, deer, turkey, quail. I just can't do pythons. Most people are like, oh, they're eerie, creepy, and to me, they're no different than a dog, a little less fur. But
oh no, I cannot compare that to a dog. I can't.
Oh, that's good, Walter.
There's a question in the chat.
Hey, so
yes, I see. Yeah,
so Amy wants to know when you're going to start cooking exotic meat.
Well, exotic is deer meat or hog meat exotic, because I can do that tomorrow. I got it in the freezer.
Walter's showing us his olive balls.
Are those Rocky Mountain? No.
Oysters.
Stuffed maple.
Stuffed tomatoes. Stuffed.
Is there any cheese in that, Walter?
Stuffed. Not meatballs, sorry, stuffed olives.
Olives.
I can't imagine
the
size
of the olive. A little bit of olive around the outside, and I'll bite it and show you. Probably a bit hot.
Looks like a potato, not an olive.
I
Apparently,
know.
you have some wild, big olives over there.
What? Yeah, he said about 1 inch in diameter.
See the olive in it?
Oh, they look good.
It's olive though. I don't do olives. I can't.
Is there like cream cheese in it?
No.
No.
Okay, so
nope, you just got it.
So, Jade, your neighbor. Hold on, Walter.
Has got a bit of parmesan in it, Jade. Sorry.
So, Jade, your neighbor Mary, she wants to know about bear. I have never hunted bear because I want to sleep peacefully at night. My wife is a big bear lover, and if I was to bring home a bear that I killed, I'd be the rug in the living room. she would not have none of that. Oh, it would be bad.
I've never had bear before.
Unfortunately, my wife has, but not knowingly. She tried a chili one time, and she's like, I don't know what this is, but I'm not sure if I like it. And someone told her it was bear meat, and she lost her flipping mind.
I've been bear, but I never ate bear.
I've had bear. I've had beaver. I've had crow.
Does Eric know?
Hold on. I laughed at the joke of Sean's been bear but never had. Jade just happened to bust out with the beaver thing. I was laughing at something separate. Now we're going to fast forward to Jade saying beaver, and I just want to go ahead and say
so. Oh, I had these guys I used to work with, and they used to trap beavers, and then they would do crow hunts. So they were like wilderness guys, and they would always bring this stuff in and make like beef sticks, crow jerky, beaver sticks. And they gave a pack to my mom of the beaver sticks, and then my mom is at one of our off probation parties, and she goes up to him, I'll trade you some venison sticks for some beaver. I'm like, oh no.
Off of probation, what'd you get charged with?
Oh, I used to work for a sheriff's department. Off probation.
Okay, so Jade,
I have to say,
Jade, you need to now.
Thank you very much.
Hold on. Eric, hold on. Sean, go.
I just said thank you very much. I love this show, and I have to keep on. I'm laughing so hard in the background. I have to keep on turning off my video.
Now, Eric, your go. Let's talk about the beaver.
No, Jade, I think you need to. I think you need to look at Mary's next question.
Oh God, now what?
If you've ever had snapper.
That is actually called cooter soup. I swear to God. Swear to God, it's called cooter soup.
I have no words. I have no words.
Oh my gosh.
Snapper as in fish.
Walter,
or Amy, snake on a stick.
Thank you, John Wayne. He said beaver tail was a big thing on the res.
Jade,
where's
Jade.
Going? Where is this going?
It's not going to
monetize.
Pretty
Trust
quick. Me.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. You got me in tears over here, guys. You got me in tears.
So, Parachick.
Jade, you know how to lighten up our day.
Yeah. So, Parachick said, ostrich, ? Have you ever seen, if you go on YouTube and type in like how to cook ostrich, this is the biggest flippin' turkey you have ever seen. It takes like four guys. Four guys are carrying this turkey, well, ostrich, but the drums on this thing is like probably 8 or 9 pounds, just the leg, if not bigger. She also said raccoon. So true fact. If you kill a raccoon and you skin it, you have to leave one paw on, so that when you sell it, they don't think you're selling a cat.
Oh, Lord.
That's true?
Yeah, dead serious. There are certain people that will go out of their way to buy a raccoon because it's really good meat. I can't bring myself to eat a raccoon, but you have to leave one paw on because raccoons have 5 fingers, like literally like hands. And that's the only way to tell them apart once they're skinned that you're not eating cat.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, no way.
Look it up.
I didn't know, but I go on these shows to learn things, and I learn things.
And people eat ostrich? What? I've never heard of that.
One ostrich egg is equivalent to, I think, like 3 dozen eggs or something like that.
Oh, a big egg.
Got butt nuggets for sale.
Oh, Jade's like, let me go ahead and chime in on my chicken eggs.
What was that
butt
show
nuggets
that Joe Rogan did that you eat weird stuff and stuff back in the day? What was it called? Fear Factor. I've seen people eat ostrich egg on Fear Factor. Oh my God.
And it was always on during supper time for me.
I know.
So Brian Waller just put in, did you know in some states that they made it illegal to harvest roadkill? Can you believe that? I've always thought it was okay. I will tell you that I may or may not have been behind a car that hit a hog on the way to hunting camp. And I picked that up, put it in the back of my truck, and took it to camp and skinned it and took off all the good pieces. Because once a animal's hit, the side that it's hit on usually is no good. But you can go through the pieces and find really good pieces of meat. Yeah. So if it was illegal in Georgia, I broke the law. Just so you know.
Okay. So another. Okay, I know like I moved in Michigan, but right now in Arizona, a lot of people like on the outskirts, you know, where I live, javelina. It's nothing to see the javelina cruising in their yard every morning. And I guess I'm thinking it's illegal to shoot shoot the javelina. But I wonder, do people eat those?
Can you tell me? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Eat what? What was
javelina?
What is that?
Wild pigs. They're wild pigs.
It's like a really small pig. But yes, they eat those.
Very mean. They're very mean. But they and in the desert and a lot of the outskirts and some of the neighborhoods, they run through the neighborhoods now. I mean,
you laughing at Mark's comment?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Mark said, "You not have Publix?"
Yeah, they got Boar's Head. It's the same thing, right?
They do. They got Boar's Head. Yep.
Okay, so I misread Waller's thing about roadkill. It's legal, not illegal, to harvest or pick up roadkill. Which, by the way,
so you're okay, Shane. You didn't break the law.
I didn't break the law. I feel better now. The pressure off my chest is I have the relief. Oh, I was so worried that the government was going to show up at my door. I heard that you had ate a pig off the road.
You ate them roadkills. You're in trouble.
What are you in for?
Mark H said, "What is Publix? Publix is like Sam's."
So I can see it. I can see it now. I'm in prison. They're like, "What are you in for?" Eating roadkill off the side of the road. At that point, no one's gonna mess with me. Just so you know, unless I have my wig on.
Shane,
gosh.
Over here, we call roadkill fast food.
Oh yeah,
because it's fast food for the animals. See, they hang around the roads, and yeah.
Well, I would say they weren't fast enough.
I would like to say that you have 19 people watching, you got 30 thumbs up, and you have 504 subscribers. I just looked at it, I'm like, wow, that's awesome. If you
504 before the show, I had 505.
Yeah, I saw that.
I wonder who unsubscribed to you. Probably the one that gave you thumbs down.
Well, actually, it's either that or JP Tulo. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey,
oh my God.
I remember.
Will Fly just asked if does anybody remember Winn-Dixie? I got two Winn-Dixies in my neighborhood within 3 miles of each other.
And
Winn-Dixie,
yeah.
Winn-Dixie has started something new. They actually have a bar inside of their Winn-Dixie so you can get a beer while you shop. Let me tell you, I am sold. I am sold on that idea.
That's my new favorite place to shop is at Winn-Dixie with beer stuff. Love it.
I feel great, but I can't remember what I came here for.
Hey, the new challenge is to make my grocery list bigger than my bar tab. So far, I have not done very well.
Hey, a lot of that stuff right now, Shane, is a lot of these places are starting to do that. When I lived in Phoenix, I lived in Sun City, but then they have a Sun City West, and they have like a Fry/Kroger grocery store. And seriously, they have a bar inside that grocery store, and it's been there like for years. So yeah, I think a lot of these grocery stores are going to start jumping on that and saying, hey, we can do that.
So John Wayne just said they got a bar in their theater. The very first time I ever went to a bar, or not a bar, but they served alcohol in a theater, was in Texas.
Oh, wow.
And we went to go see NWA, the movie. And yeah, the guy came over. He's like, "Hey, what do you want to drink?" And I was like, "I don't know, soda, whatever." He's like, "Well, we have a beer and wine list." I was like, "Oh, beer." Yeah, about 2 days later, I had to go back and watch the movie again because I don't remember half the movie.
I believe it.
But, dude, I couldn't believe how quick those beers were going down watching the movie, and that somebody was bringing them to me.
You're like, am I in Vegas? What is going on here?
So we left this bar and we went to. I had my wife and my niece with me, and I couldn't drive. I was tore up, and my wife was tore up, and my niece had been drinking a little bit. I was like, well, let's go get some food and we'll take our time. So we went into this. I don't even know what it's called. They give you this coaster. On one side it's red, the other side it's green. And what they do is they bring you this meat on a stick and they carve whatever you want. And then when you're done, you just turn your coaster over to red. Well, that was the very first time I had lamb. I couldn't get enough of the lamb. I just kept, the guy would come by with like prime rib. I'm like, no. I want the lamb. So the guy would come by with the thing and cut off the lamb. And I enjoyed myself greatly. And I had a $280 meal between the three of us. Which, by the way, was not the most expensive meal I had in Texas, by the way. Apparently I asked the nurse, what's a great steak place? And he told me, and I told my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, I said, hey, me and my wife will take you out for dinner tonight. And they're like, all right. Our bill was almost $500.
Oh, man.
My father-in-law looked at me when I got the bill and he's like, did you know the steak price? Because none of the prices were on the menu, which, by the way, should have been the key of don't order anything without asking what the price is because it's not on the menu. It was almost with tip. It was almost $500.
Holy crap.
I walked out of there.
My haircuts are only $400.
What's that?
So my haircuts are only $400. So
well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So let me ask the chat real quick. What's the most you guys have paid for dinner when you went out? Brian Waller, I do believe it was Brazilian. I do believe you are correct, sir. It was a Brazilian steakhouse. It was good though.
It cost $1 billion apparently.
Yes, it did. And
so when you ask the question about, how much have you paid for dinner, are you talking about per person, per group, or what? Because how many people
per person? Let's say that, because I paid for 4 people, and with tip it was almost $500.
So we'll say $125 ish per person is your max that you paid so far for dinner.
So far, and that wasn't on purpose. I would have got up and left and took them all to McDonald's.
Honestly,
minus the grog, what would it have been?
Bill said $62 for 2.
That's amazing. Amazing.
I order off the dollar menu.
Yeah.
When my wife and I go out, I don't think that between the two of us, even when we go out to a steakhouse, I don't think that we spend more than $60 between the two of us, and we get a margarita.
I love Vegas. $1.20 for breakfast, about $1.50 for lunch, and $1.80 for tea.
Was that 1987 or what?
Was 91.
That was like way back. Yeah,
Mark is a big spender.
Yeah. It's like that no more. No.
Hey, I don't want to say Mark's a big spender, but Mark has spent some money.
$175 a person, so 4 people at $175. He paid a little bit more than you.
Oh yeah. Listen, I was willing to dine and dash and carry my mother-in-law out the door to try to get out of that one. I was like, we all got to run really fast.
Can I ask a question real quick on here?
No.
Maybe.
Don't think about it.
There's so many shows that are going on every week, and I know that we have a lot of people in the chat that know the different shows. So Monday we got Clear Prop. Tuesday we have Shane's show. What is the shows that are going on the rest of the week? I'd like to write them down and make sure that everybody knows.
I already know all the shows, so.
Okay.
All right,
Wednesday is After Dark.
After Dark on Wednesday.
Yeah, I got them.
Thursday night. Linda, what's on Thursday?
.com.
Friday and Saturday we have to find our own lives.
Yeah.
No. Friday night is Trike Flyer.
Saturday, we have to find something to
What?
do. What?
Am I wrong? Friday night is Trike Flyers.
Trike Flyer.
Friday
Yeah.
night. No. Friday night is just fish fry.
That's Sunday.
No,
Fish fry.
No, Sunday is
Flyer
OPM.
is Wednesday After Dark.
Wednesday.
Hold on. We can't overtalk. Hold on. Friday night
Nothing.
is. Are you sure about that?
Date night with your spouse or anybody else.
Friday.
Trike Flyer is Dave. He's on Wednesdays.
Wednesday after dark, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything on Saturday? Because OPN is on Sunday.
Thursday,
All right.
paraglidingtalk.com.
I'm not
Friday
trying
and
to
Saturday, you have to find your own life.
I'm not trying to give bad information. I swear to God, he had a Friday night show.
I think at one time, he moved it.
No, there's nothing on Friday anymore.
I think OPN was Friday and they moved it to Sunday. Is that correct?
Yeah. Our Paramore Nation is on Sunday night.
Sunday.
Yeah. Nothing on Friday or Saturday. Trust me and Jade. We know.
Okay, so this is what I got right here. Monday, Clear Prop TV. Tuesday, PBG Shane. Wednesday.
Oh, he fell off the chair.
No, I didn't.
That was Wednesday After Dark. Thursday, Robert. Friday and Saturday are off, and then Sunday is OPM with David Wolf. Right?
Got it.
Yep.
Good job.
So right now we have. Right now we have Friday and Saturday nights open slot.
Yeah.
Walter?
Yes.
Walter.
When are you going to start a show?
Does anybody want to start a show on a Friday or Saturday night? I'll help them get started. That's my offer.
How?
Eric.
Because
Eric
just like tonight with Shane, we're using my Zoom Pro. I will just get together. I'll help somebody get on Friday and Saturday. You know, I've offered this to other people to help them get their own show. Nobody wants their own show. It really is difficult. Actually, Shane, how difficult hosting a show? And by the way, you got 33 thumbs up, 16 watching.
Yay!
And
all right, so
I love it.
I will tell you the first probably 4 weeks. I'm on week 6, I think. The first 4 weeks was a little overwhelming trying to get everything lined up, and there's a lot behind the scenes that people don't understand or don't see. And now it's not so bad. Tonight went really smooth. But yeah, it is at first a little overwhelming, and nothing is easy at first. So once you figure it out, I haven't figured all of it out, but I've got at least 13% of it figured out so far. It's a lot smoother now, and I'm very pleased with the outcome. I'm very pleased with the amount of people that come and support the channel. Like I said, I started YouTube as a distraction from my daily life, and I'm super excited to see everybody here, and I'm very thankful. Very.
And I thank you, Shane, for having a Tuesday night show that is just get together, hanging out, talking about food and flying. I like it a lot.
Grandpa, do you really think we need more shows?
If it's paramotor, yeah.
Hello.
Saturday nights is usually reserved when you have fly-ins, and then you get Dave Crazy or Dry Flyer or whoever does a show live. That's a good thing, but that's only occasionally, isn't it?
So, like I said, all I'm doing is offering. We got the pro version for Zoom, so we can stay on as long as we want to. If someone would like to try this, and Shane even said, this is his 6th week of doing this. This is being a host of a podcast is more difficult than you think. You just think, oh, we're just going to jump on here. We're going to talk about paramotors or whatever we want to talk about. But, if it goes slow, it's, you got to have some way of making it flow. And I'm new to the scene, but, you look at everyone else that's already out there that's been doing this for years, they got it nailed down. You watch the shows, and they are fluid. The hours go by quick. They got everything down to a science. So, one of the things that we like to do is to be able to say, hey, if you would like to do something, if you'd like to try this, even if it's just one night a week, if you want to do, hey, I want to do one night, Friday night per month, and just see how it flows, go for it. I mean, you already got a bunch of, you got a huge community that wants to listen to people talk about paramotors. And just like tonight, you want to listen to Shane talk about paramotors and cooking and whatever else comes up. It's really nice to be able to just get together. Yeah. And this is more of a family thing. It's like, this is a big family. It's a paramotor family. Right. And you look in the chat, you see the same people over and over again.
Yes.
We just want to get together and talk paramotors.
I love it. Yes, absolutely. That's what I always tell when we're on our shows, this show, whatever. I always acknowledge my chatters. I call my chatters, and I always say, I love my chatters. Thank you so much, because people want to feel appreciated. And no matter if they donate, if they don't, whatever, it's like they're there, and I appreciate all of them. So I give them all my love tonight. Yeah,
absolutely. So if you guys just want to try it, if you want to just see how it feels to be a host of a show, you already got a huge fan base already, because everyone that, is in paramotors wants to watch something about paramotors. So just email me at pbggrandpa@gmail.com. Say, hey, you know what? Sounds good to maybe do something on a Friday or Saturday night. Let's get together and we'll start talking about it. Sorry to take over your show, Shane, but I just want to put it out there that, anybody's welcome to do
Sean, since I'm unable to read, apparently, if you could read Brian Waller's last comment, that'd be great.
You have to find guests, come up with a new topic each week. It's tough, but you make it look easy, Sean. Shane, not so much. Put on the damn wig, Shane. Put on the damn wig. Yeah. That's what it's all about. Having fun with all our friends.
Yeah, bro, I'm going to save the wig for Brian when we go live at Swanee, and have Brian wear it so that
Yeah. You guys are too cute out there, I have to say. I love it. Watching both of you out there and just hanging out, and
Linda never paid attention to me until I put a wig on. She's like, hey.
Like, hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
You and your wig.
Good. I love your hair.
May I?
Grandpa, I've always wanted a show. I'll say with drag racing, I've always wanted a show. We call it Where's Wally?
You want to do a show?
Wally could be in a different spot all the time.
then no one would know how to get to you and when you're doing it.
Well,
show.
It'd have to be a weekly show or a monthly show, something like that. But my liking is anything to do with motors and petrol, whether it's a boat, whether it's RC, whether it's flying, whether it's a train, whatever. You know, anything with an engine in it.
Do you want to start a show on Friday nights and just see how it goes?
Where's Wally? I'd like to do that, but I don't get out enough at the moment. So I'm a little bit restricted to where I am. So I don't get out enough to go to these places. But, yeah, it would be great.
We could call it Wally Down Under.
Yeah, where's Wally in Aussie?
Wally Down Under.
Why don't I have something so mean to say. I just refuse.
Oh, come on. It's your show. You can say whatever you want.
Hold on.
Say whatever you like.
Kent Stamey says he loves the free for all platform. Shane has no guests. This is just all of us connecting, and we're all just live so far because we live all so far apart. Holy crap! I'm not even tipsy at all. I can't talk.
I am. This is my third glass.
I seriously need to start drinking before the show because I can't even read. I love the free for all platform Shane has with no guest. It's lets us all just connect being we all live so far apart. Jeez, that wasn't so hard now, was it?
No, Shane, no, we actually talked about that, about as far as like the Monday night show. What do you think about that since Kent said this? Kent?
Well, maybe I can ask the 16 folks that are in the chat. So Sean I suggested that we just have a open platform. So if you're in the chat and you have an experience or something that happened this past weekend or what have you, and you want to come on the show, we have you come on, explain your situation, what happened, and then we all talk about it, and then the guest goes back into the chat. We bring somebody else up that maybe had, I don't know Shauna, you want to leave it as paramotoring, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I like to have the main theme of paramotors. So every week, instead of having a guest that we actually book, because that's been kind of difficult. And we have a lot of people in the chat all the time. And every week somebody's going to fly and have an experience, especially Mark McElroy, right? And instead of just having a guest that's booked, that's going to be talking about something they did, a month or two ago, or just their experience, we were thinking about, why don't we just have somebody in the chat that comes on? We'll put the ID and password in the chat, and you just jump on, and we interview you and learn more about you because you're in the chat. I mean, everybody knows all the names in the chat. Well, how about actually talking about what you do, what you did last week, and what's amazing in your life? What do you think about that?
I like it because there can be so many questions asked per new guest, if you will. I still think, Sean, we should have a guest come signed up or booked, if you will. Talk to them, and then after that guest is over with, we have the guest from the chat. So if you would like to come on Monday nights at 8 o'clock, what is it? Is it 9 o'clock Eastern time? It's 8 o'clock your time, right, Sean?
7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yes.
I resemble that, Mark said.
Oh, I can't tell you just how awesome Mark is. I wish he lived closer because him and I would hang out daily. I know it. I just
no. I want him to hang out with me. Mark, come over
here. he's just he's a lot like Brian Waller, just laid back, easy going, and it's easy. Like when you talk to him and you hang out with him or Brian, it's just easy. And honestly, I mean, do you really want to work to have a conversation with somebody, or you just want to let everything flow? That's how I feel Monday nights are. Everything with the panel just kind of flows, and it cracks me up. I'll sit here till 11:30 at night, and I'm like, holy crap, where did the time go? Yeah. It's because you're hanging out with people that you enjoy hanging out with, and I really do love Monday nights. I think it's awesome. I think the group of guys and ladies is ladies.
Okay.
Did I just say lady? Ladies. Go ahead.
I say Monday night's the best show, Sean, because it's not over in an hour. Because an hour goes so fast.
It does, yeah.
You're like, oh, is that it? It's like another hour, encore. Especially if it's
that's the way I always felt with all these podcasts that I've saw back in the day. Like I started off with, all the main guys, including Aviator, right? Yeah. And they all did an hour, and I'm like, that's it. More, or bring us on, bring us on. Let's talk together. And that's why I decided to do this, where, we talk for an hour, then we bring on people and we talk for another 2 or 3 hours. I mean, our longest show so far has been 4.5 hours. And it goes by like that.
Yeah. So, hold it. I got a couple questions in the chat. Okay. Kent Stamey, Sean, maybe we can do 1 or 2 guests a month to help keep us up to date on new products.
Okay, that's good.
Brian Waller, how about we have a open topic one night a month. We never book the first Monday of the month.
Okay.
Let me see. And that's about it. But I do like the option of keeping up with new products. We do have a new is it a sponsor? What do we call the
we could have, one sponsor come on a month and tell us about the new products that's going on. And then the next week we have open topic, and then the following week we have a guest. So we have a sponsor, open topic, guest, open topic. What do you think?
I think the show.
And on that same note, who in the chat would like to come on and talk about their last fun paramotor experience? Even if it's 15 minutes, just talk to us about your last, foot drag, your last, I did my first wing over, I went to an SIV clinic. There's a lot of people that have some really interesting things. We got some people booked in April that did an SIV already a month ago. So, by the time that we get them on here, they already been flying, for 2 months since their SIV, and a lot of the stuff that was fresh in their mind about their experience is gone. And I don't like that. So,
Grandpa, I reckon you need, and I haven't seen enough of him or his machine, is SkyTap Angel.
He is so busy. I talked with him, and he's so busy. Producing the Angels and doing the SIV course that he just doesn't have time to jump on. I would love for him to be on, but he just doesn't have time, which sucks.
I've actually caught up on some of his latest, well, not his latest, they're quite old now, but I hadn't seen his videos and explaining about the machine.
Kent Stamey, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Sean. Go ahead.
Anyway, I think there's a lot of force for that machine, and only you can tell me because you've got one. I quite like a lot about it.
Yeah. Kent Stamey in the chat said, Sean, I'll soon be back from Kyle's. He's going to be over at Kyle's, I think, from the 12th and 13th. The 12th to the 21st, he's going to be down there. I actually, on the 13th I'm gonna have my first classes and start teaching students to fly. Yay! So the 13th. I'm glad it's not Friday the 13th. But yeah, the 13th and 14th, that next week that's coming up, the 20th and the 21st, we already got classes going already. So if you're thinking about flying and would like to learn how to fly, just go to paramotorarkansas.com and get up with me, and we can get you in, because we are doing the pre-flights, the pre-learning and stuff before we actually open up publicly, which is going to be probably in June.
Yeah, Bill H said that he built his own trike. Bill, you should come on here and tell us about it.
Shane, what do you think about him jumping on right now and tell us about his trike?
If he would like to, I have no problem with that. I actually all right, so I've been teetering on doing a trike. And the reason why is because at some point I want to do a tandem with, not my wife, because she refuses. She will not put herself in what she would consider dangerous situations, like riding a motorcycle with me anymore.
Getting in
the trike
side of the car.
Yeah, no.
I'll take her for a motorcycle ride.
No, she will go with you. She just won't ride us two together. She doesn't want anything to happen to both of us at the same time and leave our daughter without anything. So,
right.
Makes sense.
So I would love nothing more than to take her up. Craig Taylor offered to do a tandem, and then he insisted that I fly next to them while they do the tandem. And it just didn't work out. The winds were bad, whatever. And he's now back in Nantucket. But I don't know what Bill H is referring to. Yeah, the mirror.
What?
That's what I'm. But
so Eric can also probably talk about our past weekend. Eric, transferring a engine from a trike back to your foot launch backpack.
I got my foot launch back together.
Hey, real quick.
So
and Bill H said, hold on. Bill H said no thanks for the live invitation. I'm not set up for that, which is fine. Not everybody has a camera. Not everybody's, really wanting to. Some of us aren't as pretty as Jade, and don't want to be on YouTube. Look at her face. Look, yes, I still see your face. All right, Eric, tell us all about it.
Oh, so I ordered a motor. I'll tell you, if you're going to order a motor, you better do it about 5 to 6 months in advance, because Viterazzi is a little behind COVID. Anyways, so I got my motor, and I was able to take my trike apart, put my foot launch back together, took the new motor, put it on the trike, and I got a little bit of wiring to do because my trike motor now is a dual start. But I'm in the middle of putting that together right now. I was hoping to have it done. We ran into a little issue on a Saturday and couldn't get it finished. But it'll get done soon, so I'll be able to go to trike. Now, as far as the trike is concerned, I tell you what, it's a lot of fun if you want to be lazy. I think everybody should try it, and you can go back and forth.
Me lazy?
It is kind of fun.
And our first domestic. Here we go.
Exactly.
Now, I'm actually interested in the trike just solely because it puts me a little bit closer to a tandem, if you will. I'd seen tandem foot launches, and they are just cumbersome, if you will. It just doesn't look safe to me. And a trike, the passenger is sitting in front with the foot on the pegs, and there's really no trip hazards. Yeah, so for me personally, I'm I'm capable of foot launching perfectly fine with no aches, pains until my back goes out, but we'll worry about that after takeoff. But when it comes to, I am very interested in trikes when it comes to landing however you want. If it's downwind, upwind, it doesn't really matter. You're on wheels. You just roll out. What are you laughing at?
Paramotor Girl.
Oh.
Show us what you just did.
Oh, I missed it.
I just made my first set of stickers. Oh boy.
Oh, snap. Can we get an up close, closer picture to that? Oh, look at her! Look at her turkey. Okay, first of all, I'm confused of the flamingo straw.
What?
I don't know what was in
like I said.
Oh my goodness!
I love it. That's super cute.
Jade, you are designed.
David Wolf, do you got it that I like flamingos?
Jade, you are designed to live in Florida. Eric.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I know.
Hey, I'm ready to retire.
Me too, but I just can't afford it.
Let's go.
Exactly.
I got 8.5 more years, and then I'll be like Walter. I'll be like, hey, I'm wrapping some hamburger meat around the olive. Anybody want to come over? I've got an extra olive.
Before you know it, Shane. Before you know it. Right, Walter? Before you know it.
Yeah.
Here you are. Holy moly.
I think, Shane, you need to get your subscribers up, mate.
I was just thinking of that. If 8.5 years, I might have 1,000 subscribers, and I might be able to have YouTube send me about $24 a month. That'll get me some fuel. By that time, it'll be about a half a gallon of fuel, and I'll be able to fly for 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bill H is retiring in December, he said. Lucky duck.
Yep, congratulations.
Yes. Man, I would.
Pair Chicks said, Flying Flamingo, Jade, what helmet do you have?
Same as Eric's from last night, but white.
Not pink?
I know, right?
No, this is my helmet. I got a white one.
What comms are you using?
Micro Avionics.
And is it Cena or Senna for the
Cena?
What is it? How do you say? Because I heard both of them, and I don't know.
I think it's Cena.
I call it Cena.
I've been saying Cena, but I've been hearing people say Senna. So I don't know. What do you all think in the chat? Was it?
I think
Cena or Senna?
I have Bod Sport, which is about a quarter of the price.
Well, I will tell you, for the almost $200 I spent on my Cena, for it to barely connect when we're wing tipping, touching, I think is a little ridiculous.
Bod Sport will
Jade
carry 2 kilometers.
Yeah.
Mark wants to see your sticker.
2,000 meters.
Oh.
Show me your stickers. Step away from my phone. Or I stepped away from my phone. Show me your sticker.
So I'm trying to decide if I want to do, I just cut them like this, or if I just make it a little bit more difficult and cut out as the state of Wisconsin.
Well, I will tell you.
That was my first one, and I put my name on it.
I will tell you, Mark Elroy, when he gets a Swan, he's got a lot of work to do. He's got, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers to put on my trailer, and they're kind of large stickers. So hopefully he brings everything he needs, because I'm just bringing stickers. It just happens to be his brand. I actually can't wait for to put those on my trailer. But I'll be a rolling billboard for Marks Marks.com, which is, what is it, Paralife? All right, so
Paralife PPG.
Yes, I couldn't remember if it was PPG Paralife or Paralife PPG, but
see, Mark, we need to buy both of them and have them go to the same thing: PPG Paralife and Paralife PPG.
Exactly.
Doesn't cost that much.
But
Eric, what's the name of our helmet? Sorry.
They're Icaros.
I'm saving a little spot on my door of my paratrailer for one of those stickers, Jade, just so you know.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get one, because the stickers are going on fast, just so you know. And you did.
All right.
And you did
Walter, do you want one too?
Well, you don't want to send $180.
Send them to me. Send them to me, and I'll send them to Walter in his care package.
I will.
Okay.
I'm trying to design Eric's sticker too.
Can I get a sticker? I have a dent to cover up.
She's gonna text you a sticker, and that's all you get.
We have about 12 more, hey, we have about 12 more minutes before we come to the end of the show.
What? Already? How long? Has this been 2 hours already?
Close to it.
Holy smokes.
I'm kind of sticking to my guns with this, because I do want to spend time with my wife, and I do want to have fun with you guys, but she's way more fun than you guys, just so you know.
Hey, by the way, you got 34 thumbs up, 15 people watching, 504 subscribers. I think that I decided that I'll do a show on Friday night once a month on the first Friday of the first month, to allow anybody that wants to jump on and host and talk about whatever they want to. We might do that. What time would be a good time? The same time, 7 o'clock Central?
Yes, I like that time.
Yeah, 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be easier for Shane down there.
So anybody that wants to host their own show, what I'll do is I'll jump on Friday at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And anybody that wants to in the chat, jump on and tell their story. There we go. And if you like it, maybe we can continue. What do you think?
Fun. Yeah.
I like it. If you need some help, let me know.
Yes, I will need some help. I'll tell you right now, if you all come on Friday night at 7 p.m., actually before 7 p.m., because we need to, like we always do our pre-show. We'll do a pre-show, and then we'll just bring on anybody that jumps in the chat that wants to come in and host the show. And we will be your co-host, and you will be the host, the hostess with the mostest.
Wow. Sounds like Jade's coming up soon as a host.
Yeah. Jade's girlfriend.
Jade?
Yeah.
You want to host your own show, Jade?
Get her in here. Yes, sir.
I lead a boring life.
Oh, yeah. Look at me. I'm living here with my parents right now. I'm in quarantine. Okay, my parents are waiting for that vaccine. Get your vaccine, daughter. I'm working on it. Saturday, I go for my vaccine. Okay, so mom and dad are going to start feeling a little better. The whole family, we're all starting to click together. Get your vaccine so we can all hang with mom and dad's, because
hey, I heard that vaccine's only good for like 9 months.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's 9 months of not worrying. I like that.
I got to make mom and dad happy and give them a peace of mind, and it's all good. We're all
I care enough. I care enough about all you guys that those who got the vaccine turn into zombies, I'm willing to put a bullet in your head, just so you know.
Thank you. I'm going to get the vaccine as soon as I can. If I turn into a zombie, please put me out.
It's not going to happen.
But wait a minute. Can you imagine a vaccine zombie podcast?
Oh, the audience would be dead.
Oh my God.
I mean, undead.
Okay. right, before we close, okay, I have to tell Walter, okay, I like my wine, okay, and it's Chardonnay, and I love the Yellowtail Chardonnay. And guess what, Walter? You know where it's made from? Where is it?
Made here,
Texas.
No, Australia.
We have great wines.
This is Chardonnay. It's Yellowtail Chardonnay, and it's made in Australia. So I love it. It's like delicious.
Hey, Linda, if we ever meet up, I'll bring you a bottle of my wine.
Really?
I brew my own wine.
Really? That's awesome.
She lives across the lake.
Oh, this is another show now.
Okay. This is my address.
So active.
This is my address. Please send me a bottle of your finest wines. I totally appreciate it.
Wow. Man, look at her. She's like.
Wow, have you noticed that Linda's spirits kind of went up?
Hey, Mark H. Hold on. Mark H. PPG trike jockey said, Shane, with the price of ammo, that's a true friend. that makes a good point. If I'm willing to shoot you in the head, that means I'm willing to risk so much money just to stop you from wanting to eat brains, just so you know.
I don't know. I've had cow brains and they're pretty delicious. And by the way, here's my address.
Man, I don't know about all that. What's that?
I have had scrambled eggs and hog brains before, which is pretty doggone good, just so you know.
I'm sending my address to anybody that wants to send me wine. Just saying.
Wait a minute. Let's clarify this real quick. Not to wine, but to send wine.
Yeah.
Not to wine, but to send wine. I like that. I'm
glad
we did that.
Try to make it to Bad Apples, and I'll bring you one.
Moonshiners.
Bill H. wanted to know, Jade, are you from Canada? Yeah, real close.
Yeah,
She's
you know?
in northern Wisconsin.
Don't you know? Oh, yeah?
Oh, there you go.
Mark makes moonshine.
Linda, you want a box of Yellowtail rather than the koala that I want to send you.
So what? Say it again, what?
I said you want a box of Yellowtail, a carton of Yellowtail, rather than a koala.
No, I want a koala.
Yeah, I want a koala burger too.
I want a koala.
Brian Wallace says, y'all want some cheese?
Did you say a burger?
I love koala.
Moonshiners chat. We might have to do a moonshiners chat. Talk about the moonshiners flying and talk about moonshine. I like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Sean, are you set for moonshiners or?
I've actually had people that send me donations to help me get to help me get there. Matter of fact, Mark H sent me a donation. Will Fly and God, somebody else sent me a donation too to help me get there, and I appreciate that. Thank you. And anybody that has wine, here is my address because someone said that they didn't see it. So there's my address. Send me wine.
Good night, Billy. Thank you.
Good night, Bill.
900. How long is the street?
So thank you, Mark H. I appreciate you, man.
So Sean, I've never got the opportunity to fly with you. So you're gonna make it to Moonshiners, or because I'm actually forced to miss EAA because of schooling, but the following week is Moonshiners, and I'm there.
Go to, you know what? Maybe that's what I need to have my Friday night show is all about moonshiners and a fly-in and how to get there and what's it all about. And has anybody else been there before? Tell me more about it. Let's get together. Let's find out who's going. Maybe that's what we need to do on Friday night. You know, just to find a place that Clear Prop and PPG Shane and all the different shows out there, all the different pilots can get together and meet up. I like that. Cheers.
Cheers.
So is Moonshiners and Cheers,
it's in
Tennessee?
It's in Mountain City.
Clear Prop TV. Clear Prop TV, what's up next?
What was that, Shane?
Moonshiners is in Mountain City, Tennessee. It's on the east side of Tennessee.
So, Eric, if we only did like the weekend of EAA, we could maybe go to Moonshiners.
Look at that face. How do you tell her
Just
no?
saying.
I love it.
I don't care what goes on in my life.
I never tell her no.
I don't care what's going on. I will make it to Moonshiners this year. Period. Plain and simple. I don't care what. I don't care if I have to. I don't care if I get fired from my job because I say I have to go and they won't let me go. I'm going to go, and I will see you. What is it? August 4th through the 8th in Tennessee on Moonshiners. I'm going to be there. Period.
My wife has already got approval to take that off. She had to switch because she was going to go to Wisconsin with me, so she had to switch the dates. But she got approval.
Oh, she was able to go, but you.
No, hold on. She just got approval. She just got approval like last week to go. And then she walked in the day after and said, I can't go because my husband has to go to school. And then she said, but I want to change them for my birthday. Her birthday's August 4th. And mine's the 13th. So feel free to shower me with gifts. And
oh, absolutely, Shaney. Oh my God.
Linda, how far is where you're at to Mountain City, Tennessee?
Oh shoot. It's not that far, really. I'm so much closer to. Actually, I want to do a trip to Nashville sometime in the near future.
Where do you live now? Where do you live now? You moved, so where do you live now?
I'm in Michigan, but I'm like in the lower part, like the low part, Michigan. Like, see, the Michiganders, they always hold their hand up and they go, okay, here's the thumb, So I live like down here. And then my son lives kind of like halfway up in the Upper. So he does all the ice fishing and everything. And that's where I'm going to moving this summer. I'm going to move up there where he's at because it's a really cool small town and everything. And I love it up there. So I've been up there. Every summer I go visit him and it's a blast.
Hey, Sean, just to make you feel more guilty to make you go, Brian Waller said, I will be there too. I will plan the rest of my trip around it just to meet you, brother. Thank you for all you have done for me this last 7 months. Much love. So you have to go because you will be able to fly with Brian and meet him and all that other good stuff.
I will go and I will touch everyone's tip and we'll do a wing tip.
Wind tips. We will do wind tips all day long. Hey, I'm making fun of you talking, but have you not heard me all night long? Holy crap. So
I have a...
Go ahead, Jay.
I am a Gemini.
Go ahead, Walter.
Me too. I'm a Gemini. I said, I want someone to touch my tips. I mean tips.
Wing tip.
Hey, Kent Stamey said it's 45 minutes from the North Carolina line.
No kidding, really?
Which, by the way, he will have already gone to school. He will already be flying. So that means we should expect to see Kent there as well.
Including flying the Clear Prop TV flag that he won. That's going to
be snap
with KentStamey.com.
Oh my goodness! Seriously,
I can't wait. It's going to be fun,
dude. It's going to be awesome. All right, so now I'm getting super excited. Now I can't wait for August to get here.
Okay, so now I have a question.
Yes.
After Eric and I go to a few fly-ins and figure out what they're all about, would any of you guys be interested or would you consider going to a fly-in in Wisconsin?
Yes.
We have a perfect opportunity up here with some property where they do a Harley rally one weekend in the fall. And I found out who the property owners are, and we checked it out, and it's good for camping, and it's also good for flying right there.
We will do it in January when there's snow on the ground and 30 below.
Yeah, and you can
I might be busy.
Kite ski and
try a Harley in the air under a wind.
Crickets.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been in Wisconsin. I mean, I grew up in Appleton. Yep. My family all lives up in Green Bay, and I know Michigan is cold as hell too. I've been up there. I moved down south because the cold is too cold. I'm just saying, minus 30, minus 40 is cold on the toes.
So
I'm talking like July or August or September, maybe when it's like when the leaves are changing, because it's really beautiful with the leaves changing and stuff.
When the leaves are changing, yes. The pear chick Amy from Pear Swag USA, she said Moonshiners is my birthday weekend. Bring me my presents. Cool. If I remember correctly, and I could totally be wrong about this, I should cheat and ask Krista when it is, because she never forgets birthdays. Is it the 9th, Amy? Am I right or wrong? You already said no, and I just asked the question, so I know that answer is not correct.
I think she said it's the 7th.
Is it the 7th?
Mark 8 said, and the oil freezes.
Yeah. To answer your question, Jade, I would definitely come to a fly-in. I would drive the 24 hours that it takes to get there. And I would take what? I'd leave Friday night after work, come up Saturday, Sunday. When would the fly-ins be? How long would...
Yeah, when's the fly-in?
No.
How many days?
Because I could probably...
I don't know. I haven't been to a fly-in yet. I got to figure out how these work.
So this
Jade,
is
I'm already there.
First annual fly-in? Is that it?
Yeah.
Flamingo first eight. Let me say this correctly. Annual.
Until we move it to Florida when we retire.
Heck yeah.
Nice. Pear Chick said nope, wrong. So, I could easily take off a Friday and Thursday night when I get off of work, drive all night long to get up there and hang out with you guys. And then as long as I'm back by Monday morning for work, I should have no problem.
Okay. Just throwing it out there because, if we have people in the Wisconsin area, because I know we've got a lot down in the Madison area that fly, a couple up in the Duluth area, farther north of us. I'm just wondering if any of you guys would ever consider it.
Dad was born in Duluth. So when do you think it would possibly be? I'm curious. Give us at least a month. What month would it be?
Right. Warm weather, because we wouldn't want anybody to have to wear pants.
Oh
yeah.
No. Well, I'm definitely
not wearing pants.
No one has to wear pants.
I own 2 pairs, just so you know.
So overrated. So what month do you think, Jade, would you hold such a thing?
Well, I don't know. I would throw out either July, August, or September. September, it would be maybe a little bit cooler, but we'd have to get, we could get it when the leaves are changing.
Krista,
September 1st.
Would you go to Wisconsin for a fly-in for Jade and Eric if the leaves were changing?
Come on, Krista.
What is leaves changing?
The leaves are changing colors, you know.
Like fucking awesome.
Shh. What is wrong with you? You could take the girl out of Ohio, but you can't take the Ohio out of the girl. What now?
September, October, when do leaves change?
I don't know. They're always green here.
End of September, probably more.
Early September.
Wait a minute. How cold?
They change
about September. How cold? Because that's a big factor in.
Oh, for her, it
well,
is.
the reasons the leaves change is because it's cold and they're dying.
So what do you think about maybe? What do you think about maybe the second weekend of September, like the 11th and 12th?
I'm gonna have to look and see because the Harley Fest is around that time too, and I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh my God.
What's the temperature usually like in mid-September?
70s.
Oh, that's
Jade. What you don't understand, Jade. What you don't understand is when you talk about doing a fly-in, this is like a teenage boy standing in front of a girl that's willing. It's like it's all. It's good. We're going. It's happening. Like we want to know when, where, and how ASAP. So no,
come on there, the got a window.
You can't say I want to do a fly-in and not have any information behind it because we are all going to want to know when, where, and how ASAP.
Especially since this is the is this going to be like the Paramotor Girl first annual fly-in, or is this going to be like the first Pink Flamingo annual fly-in?
Jade, you might want to get that .com.
I don't know. It's just all up in here yet.
Whoa, what are we talking about?
Let me sort it out in here.
You can't tease us, Jade. You can't tease us with I want to do a fly-in. And you just be like, I got no info.
I know, right?
We are all paramotor pilots here. We just die to go to fly-ins, to hang out with other pilots and just have a great time. It is ridiculous how. Okay, so you guys have never been to a fly-in. Once you've been to one with a good experience, it's an addiction. It's a problem. It is a must go and do kind of thing. It was, I considered it so much to take 2.5 weeks off of work to go out west to California for that fly-in. And I was just like, you know what? Cost, everything. The lights might get shut off for non-payment. I don't know. I considered it. What in the ghost?
Linda.
Well, I tell you what, guys, we're going to have the first annual PPG Grandpa's Paramotor Fly-In in 2022 for sure. I guarantee you.
Thank you for getting me off the. Yeah, we're off.
You're welcome.
I'm off the hook now.
I'm here for you. But yeah, I figured that if I start training and this is everything that I do, and we're able to resell.
I lost you guys.
I think that would be good.
Oh,
and I think so. We'll do a fly-in. Maybe we'll do a Clearpot fly-in, or maybe a PPG Shane fly-in. I don't know.
No, I'm willing to do I'm willing to do an Arkansas fly-in and definitely a Wisconsin fly-in for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to end this. We're 10 minutes past where we're supposed to be, and I'm down to 12 people watching. I want to thank everybody seriously. Again, thank you very much for coming by, helping out, supporting Jade, Eric, Linda, Sean, Walter. Thank you all for jumping on and helping me out with this ridiculousness.
It was absolutely fun, and the Pear Chick said the Flying Flamingo fly-in sounds awesome.
Flying Flamingo fly-in. That is amazing. That is actually a really good fly-in. That could, depending on the time of year, could be one of the go-tos.
Flamingo flying.
The fabulous Flaming Flamingo.
I love it.
Is Leah going to be there?
I love it.
Brian Waller, Brian Waller says he wants to have a small private fly-in at his house. I just,
cool.
I better get an invite to that private fly-in, just so you know.
I hope I get one too. I promise I'll be very good. I promise.
I missed all that. My internet was down.
What? I couldn't hear you. My internet was down.
I said I missed all that.
What? I couldn't hear you. My internet is down.
So, Jade, we have the name of your fly-in when you decide to do it. It is the Flying Flaming Flamingo Fly-in.
Where does the flying gift come from?
Courtesy of Mark H. He wants royalties.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Real quick. See. All right, so I went ahead and approved that. So
Rainbow Fest.
So whenever you decide, I definitely want to be at the Flying Flaming Flamingo Fly-In.
And the way to get into it free, you got to say the name 3 times really fast and not.
Which, by the way, proves that I said that without stuttering or slurring. I'm not even tipsy, just so you know.
That's so funny.
Yeah, we're not going to attempt to say it again, are you?
All right, guys, we are out of here. Of course, your Yankees just showed up.
Your
fly, baby, fly, PPG, what's up?
Hey, if you guys have never met your Yankees, your damn keys,
I love
whatever, however you say Garcia, he goes by Jordan because of Americans are idiots. And anyways, he's a super awesome guy. The guy drove 3.5 hours to give me a portable air conditioner from a paratrailer.
That's awesome.
And
that's cool,
drove 3.5 hours home. Like, seriously, who does that? So, super nice guy. If you ever get a chance to meet him, seriously, go out of your way to meet him. He's a phenomenal guy.
I can't wait. Hey, are you going to be at the Moonshiners? Actually, real quick, who's going to be at the Moonshiners? Because I want to meet you guys. So, are you going to be at the Moonshiners? Say something in the chat before Shane kills the live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, close this off, man. Sean.
I will tell you this: if
Yes,
Shane's not coming up to EAA, if Mark and Amy aren't going to come up to EAA, I think we'll blow off EAA and go down to Moonshiners.
Really?
I honestly, well, here's my thing about EAA. We only get to fly a certain time, we're allowed a certain time to fly. So whether it's 30 minutes or an hour, we're only allowed to fly within that time zone. So at Moonshiners, we're all flying whenever we want. So not that, God, this schooling thing has really put a dent in what I want to do. I would I would absolutely love to meet Jade and Eric sooner. But if I have to wait to Moonshiners, then so be it. But if you guys come, we will actually just all hang out and just have a great time. If we can try to coordinate this to those who on the panel on Monday night and right now, if we can correlate it and all hook up and be in the same section of camping, it would be phenomenal.
Maybe Friday night we just need to have a Moonshiners talk, when we're going to go, how we're going to make it, who's going to go, what we're going to bring, what we're going to do type of thing. Maybe we need to do that on Friday nights because I really want to go. I haven't been to a fly-in yet. I mean, I've been to a bunch of, I've been to different LZs that had a ton of people that looked like a fly-in, but I've never been to an official fly-in.
Apparently, Jade thinks I'm going to be naked at the fly-in because she said wine, shrimp, and moonshine.
Aren't we all going to be because we're going to be drinking moonshine and flying naked? Come on now, that's everybody wants to see a grandpa naked.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't get anything stuck in your prop.
If it reaches all the way to the back of the prop, come on now.
Man.
I'm just saying, balls to the walls. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, grandpa jokes, love it. When is Moonshiners? Moonshiners is
August 4th to the 8th, I do believe it is.
I think that's correct. And
you ever seen the female that jumps out of a perfect good plane with a parachute naked?
No.
No, go look it up.
What goes on in Australia?
Everything.
All I can
Brian
picture.
Waller said that's not shrimp.
It'd be the same size though.
Okay, Moonshiners, August 4th through the 8th. I'm going to be there. Be there or be square. Let's figure out who's all going to be there, what we're going to do, where we're going to meet up, how we're going to hang out, what we're going to do after everyone is done flying.
Your Damn Keys. It is in Mountain City, Tennessee, August 4th to the 8th. You can come pick me up with your van. We can put the pair trailer on the back, and we head out.
Sounds awesome. Sounds like this should be a Moonshiners / Clear Prop TV get together type of.
We will have to go live nonstop, just so you know.
I'll have to come for it. Then you can call it Aussie meets the Parapeeps.
Everything happens down under.
I'll bring the eggs.
Oh yeah, I won't be bringing eggs for breakfast. They should already be there when I get there. Just so you know.
Are they flamingo eggs, Jade?
Yep.
Who's going to do all the cooking over at the Moonshiners?
I know a guy. I'm just saying. I will. I have no problem cooking. That to me is not a issue at all. Actually, at Swanee, I've already got the Nick and Melissa. What is? I can't think of his last name. LaBeouf. She said, if I'm buying, you're frying. So that means I cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they're supplying all the food. So yeah, we will be smoking chicken quarters. We will be doing a couple pork butts, and I got breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day while we're there.
Sounds good. Friday night we're gonna have.
So people are asking.
What's that, Jade?
People are asking if there's RV hookups or if it's boondocking.
Where? At Swanee?
At Moonshiners.
Moonshiners.
Oh, Moonshiners. I believe they have power and water. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I'm correct on that. They have water and power, and I believe it's. Oh, dude, I don't even want to lie right now. Hold on here.
I got a generator that I can put right next to your camper if you want.
So 5th annual Moonshiners, come on already. It is, all right, Seymour.
I know, I just saw that over at, where's that Moonshiners? I saw it on Facebook.
Okay, so for liability reasons, there's no charge for the event. Participation camping on the property is $20 per night. Each pilot of their equipment be $10 a day. Ramp fee. I want to say they have power and power and water.
Okay. Craig Taylor's in here also.
Who? I never heard of him.
I see the location is Swanee County Airport. Address is 13302 Voley Street, Live Oaks, Florida. Open. Oh, this is Swanee. No, I'm looking. Where's Moonshiners?
type in 5th annual Moonshiners. Craig Taylor, hello, sir. Andrew, hello, sir.
Hey, we'd be able to meet John Wayne too, because his wife said she would go also.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I'm telling you, dude, if we could all just a Friday night, Sean, go ahead and give us the time, and we will make this Friday night thing a talk about Moonshiners where we can all meet up.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Do you want to just go ahead and do it at we'll get together in the pre-show at 6:30 like we normally do, and then at 7 o'clock we'll go live and we'll talk about Moonshiners and where it is, what's it all about, who's going to be there, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
This Friday.
No, seriously. If we could, I mean, Craig Taylor, can you make it to Moonshiners and Mountain City, Tennessee? Jesus. Mountain City, Tennessee, August 4th through the 8th. He's in Nantucket. And yes, Craig Taylor, I love you too, man. Freaking awesome guy.
Yeah. Hello.
Craig Taylor's going to go there? Is that what you said?
Yes, Craig Taylor's here. Yes.
Craig Taylor in the house.
I hear ya.
Like I said, I will definitely be there, and I definitely would like to discuss more about it. I've never been to a fly-in, so I think having a Friday night fly-in discussion would be very important to the community.
Oh, that's
just in case you don't know anything about fly-ins, and just because I've never been to one, and I know there's different etiquette. I know that there is things that you need to know about fly-ins. So this is something that should be very important to everybody, even if you've been to a fly-in, especially if you haven't been to a fly-in but want to go to one, like the Moonshiners, to meet up. I think this would be really great for 2021.
Craig Taylor said he's going to send his doppelganger to Moonshiners. Other words, he's not coming.
That sucks, but darn it.
I know. All right. So I've been trying to get off of here for 23 minutes. I know.
We don't need to know that.
I know. Oh, good point. Oh, Sean, you should drink some more.
I'm done for the night. I'm going to bed. As soon as you go off air, I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Oh my goodness, that was
I'm
awesome.
glad that you're hosting, dude, because I couldn't host right now. I'd be.
This was fun.
All right. Again, Linda, Walter, Sean, Eric, Jade, thank you guys very much. Everyone in the chat, freaking awesome. I love the support. I'm concerned that you guys are really bored in life and have to watch this channel.
It really comes down to when we're talking about paramotors, we're all involved. We just love paramotors and every discussion about it. And of course, like we said, this is all family. And I honestly believe that we're all family, and I love this. I really do.
Well, Kent Stanley said we should work on a donation for Moonshiners for me to cook all the food, and I would totally do that. By the way, just so you know, we don't need donations. I just need know how many people we're feeding, and everybody can just pitch in per meal or what have you, and we'll go from there. That I don't need anybody send me any money, but if we all decide we're going to meet up and eat and everything else, then we can just have everybody chip in when we get there and go from there.
$5 each.
Whatever. I mean, I don't care, dude.
We're going to cause such a ruckus,
Oh, it's going to be bad.
We're going to have way too much fun, and everybody will want to come over to our little group. And everybody's invited. Why not? Come on over, right?
Exactly.
Just have a pot.
I want to come from Australia.
You're more than welcome to come. Apparently, Shane is cooking steaks every night.
Beautiful.
Yum.
And shrimp.
And shrimp. Oh, shrimp on the barbie.
Shrimp on the barbie. Wish that you were here, Walter.
I'm there. So there.
Oh, man. All right, guys. Thank you all very much. I greatly appreciate it. Till next Tuesday. But of course, we will see you guys Friday night Sean, give me the info on that.
Friday night. Apparently, we're just going to get together on Friday night on regular clearproptv.com. If you just go to clearproptv.com, I'll make sure that we'll have all that information as far as moonshiners and everything that we're going to do. Just go to clearproptv.com, and you'll probably go to the landing page on ppgzone.com. And if you haven't been to ppgzone.com, this is going to be the biggest, most awesome paramotor site that has everything inclusive, talking about all the paramotor pilots, where they are. It's an interactive map, and all the different fly-ins will be there. And of course, they'll be all interactive, so we can talk about the fly-ins, where we're going to be, where we're going to meet up. So make sure you go over to ppgzone.com and sign up for a free account. There's going to be so many cool things, and we will set up something on there that will talk all about moonshiners, our podcast that we're going to be doing on Fridays. And I am so excited. And thank you so much, you guys out there that's helped me with a couple of donations to get my butt over there to Moonshiners. Hopefully by then we'll have a bunch of T-shirts and things that we can give away, and stickers and other merch, because we've done so well over the last 6 months. So cross our fingers. You'll go there, we'll meet up with us, and we'll just give you a bunch of free stuff. Not Walter, sorry. Sorry. That's all right. We got a box for you. We got a care package. We will send you a bunch of stuff. Anybody that wants to send a bunch of stuff to Walter, because we do have a package coming up that we're going to be sending to him probably in June. Sorry it's going to take so long, Walter, but we want to make sure that you got everything, including your strobes and stuff like that. If you have anything that you want to send Walter, this is our address. This is ClearProp TV address. It's it's the place to send anything that you want to us to donate on the show, on Shane's show, on ClearProp TV, on our new Friday night show that we're going to have, that's talking all about moonshiners and different fly-ins. Just send your care package here, and we appreciate everything that you do. Hey, you know what? We even take checks for donations. All right.
And you can send wine.
And please send wine. Actually, vodka is better.
Absolutely.
I was unaware that it was going to take 15 minutes for Sean to get through all that.
Well, hey, me. Come on now. I'm a yappity yap yap.
Eric, where can we find you and get in contact with you?
Paramotorco.com.
Right.
Jade, where can we find you at?
Paramotorgirl.com.
Linda, where can we find you?
Paramama.
No, it's Paramom.
Paramom.
Lay off the yellow tail, Linda.
Paramom.
ParamonUSA.com. And you can find me at ppgshane.com. Guys, have a great night. Thank you all for...
What about me? What about me and Walter?
Shoot.
What?
What about me and Walter?
Well, Walter has his email up. That doesn't count. Which I think...
Walter.
Email Walter at the year he was born, 4671. Before BC.
Oh, that's so funny.
And then PPG Grandpa. All right, guys. I'm hitting the freaking end button right now. All right, guys. Peace. Thank you.